Well, boys, we got Kubey in the house. I've done a lot of Kubey reviews, and, well, if you want to call them reviews, how about a video? With my impressions, at least, of the knife. This is the Kubey Noble, and it's a G10 model, and it's pretty doggone inexpensive. And I'll give you the link to Kubey knives. Also, keep in mind, Geo Knife has Kubey knives, okay? Because Geo is like a subcategory, you know, of Kubey. So Geo Knife has a bunch of Kubeys. Kubey has a bunch of Kubeys. White Mountain Knives has a bunch of Kubeys. And you can get 10% off on every one of those sites using my discount code. Geo Knife, LTK. White Mountain Knives, LTK. Kubey Knives, love them knives, all one word. That's a discount for 10% off. So there you go with that. And I know that White Mountain Knives is zero tax and $0 shipping as well. Now this one's got a steel liner, it's a liner lock, and it's, that's 35 to 40% lockup. Very apparent here where your disengagement is, and it disengages nicely. It's got a pretty good fidget factor because it's a flipper, and that flipper tab is tall enough, a little taller than I would have asked for if I was doing the design work, but it's jimped and it's very intuitive, very easy to kick that thing open. And you know what? I thought this was kind of an interesting design because, well, it's G10, it's nice and grippy. Hold on. Oh, those are number 8s. Well, that's nice of them. Number 8s on the body screws. But it's AUS 10. And the thing struck me about it, I mean, interesting design overall, but if you really look at the blade, it's a real tall, flat grind. Oh, come here. Hold on, come to think of it. Get out of the way here. We're going to cause destruction. Okay, that's pretty damn sharp. Okay, it sings right through there. That's good. It's not a real big knife. It's not a real heavy knife. And how big is it? Well, let's find out. 3¼ inch blade. 7.5 overall, about 19 centimeters, and about 85 millimeter length. And let's get some of this housekeeping out of here. 3 millimeter blade stock at 0.11, ½ inch thickness at 13.1. Okay, so yeah, looks like skeletonized liners. We will take it apart because we want to, cause mischief and mayhem whenever possible. And if somebody's put this together at the factory and left us high and dry, well, we'll see that too, and everybody will get to see. 105.7 for grams. Let's roll it around for ounces. 3.73 ounces. Okay. So not bad. Not bad. Plenty of blade there. You got this, it could be considered a go forward position, especially when they did this thing with jimping here. You can get up and close for fine work with it. And yeah, it should be able to slice and then even pierce pretty efficiently. Yeah, the drop is nice. So like I was saying, it's fidget friendly. And it's AUS 10. AUS 10, which, AUS 10 blade steel is a full stainless. And, Cold Steel was using it on some of their knives, this and that, recently. I like it. And I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of guys that like D2 still, and in the desert, D2 is fine, but you get into a humid situation, you're going to get more surface corrosion, possibility at least. And so you got to be a little bit more careful with the care of the blade. Here, not so much. So, okay, I like that. I think AUS 10 holds a good edge. It's reasonable. It's a good budget steel and a good user steel. And there's your standoffs. It's an open design. Be easy to clean in that regard. Also keeps the weight down a little bit. Yeah, D10. I bet I can fail it. Yeah, I can. Let's give it a 4.2 to 4.5 on my scale. Yeah, it took a bit to shake it out like that. That means I can't shake it out like that. I have got to turn it and really snap it, and snap it hard to do that. Then it's a solid 4.5 and climbing towards the 5.0. But you can fail it. Although just kind of a lazy pull on there snaps it open. So not bad. Design flow looks pretty good. Blade to handle length looks pretty good. It's centered. I'm not getting any lock, rock, or blade play out of it. So I'm good there. Yeah, I mean, most everything is lining up on this being a reasonably decent knife. Now, here, 2 fingers, okay, because they made this choil really long, kind of interesting, but it's enough to fit 2, and then these 2 in the back, so actually it works for me from an ergonomic standpoint. The other way around, yeah, it works as well, but I don't know why I'd ever use it in a reverse position here. It's not that big a knife. I mean, so let's tear the crap out of it. I mean, it's always fun to do that. There's guys that, okay, come on, that disassemble their knife every time they get a new one. They take it apart because they have their own kind of lubrication they want to use, and they're curious as well, and what the internals look like, and, you know, that kind of thing. And they want to see if there's any kind of, you know, particles or garbage in there that they need to clean out. But otherwise, I don't know that I'd do it. Oh, yeah, I was just telling you how happy I was with number 8s, and then I went for my number 6. But so I think I've had a couple of Kubeys that I really had issues disassembling, but now I can't remember which models they were. And I remember giving the Kubey contact that I've got a hard time. I mean, in your face, big time. Now these are number 6s. In your face, big time. Well, I shouldn't even have to take that pocket clip off about some stuff, and I think they were tired of hearing it from me. But I think they made some changes because I was freaking them out. Come on, you're going to come off here somehow, aren't you? Well, let's take the pocket clip off, I guess. I know it's screwed into the liner of the liner lock liner, but I didn't think that was supposed to really hinder anything in the disassembly if I could take both off. But it did. I mean, it made a big difference. So yeah, you live and you learn. So that's what I get for being lazy. See, I didn't want to take the pocket clip off. It's just extra screws having to come off. But okay, never mind. And this didn't fall completely out. And now I can get you trapped and you're out of here. Okay, so liners are nested in here. And there's the G10 lock bar side. There's the liner, ceramic detam ball, nice and clean, looks good, skeletonized. The front side is skeletonized as well, G10, and of course you got ceramic bearings. Boom, boom, right like that. And is there anything that stops this pivot from spinning? No, there is nothing. Ooh, and then I pronounced the death sentence, but yes, they did. They're copying. Are they copying? Yeah, they are. Kind of copying Civivi and doing a little shelf there that keeps the cap from spinning. It also lines up your logo here. So I don't know if that's enough. I've seen these little molded pieces in here, this little plastic shelf there. I've seen them tear away depending on the kinds of materials, more often with like shred carbon fiber and stuff. But how good is that going to hold if somebody got way too much Loctite in there? I don't know. So that's why I like the D-shaped pivots, because it's steel into, you know, getting stopped here on the steel and only letting, you know, the screw come out. And so that's just a better system, I think. Okay, juice. Clean this little area up a little bit. I don't think it really needs a whole bunch. Oh, and here's the stop, which I should have put in before I put the blade on, but okay. It sticks in there pretty good. Bearings. Liner. Snap that baby down. Put on the G10 scale. Yeah, got lazy. Wanted to just pull this side off without taking that pocket clip, but my recommendation, take the pocket clip off. Okay. By the way, the pocket clip is deep carry and it's reversible. Did you figure that one out? There's screw holes here and here. So it's not, you know what, let's look at these screws here. There's a pocket clip screw. There's a body screw and they look the same length. So let's pop this in and do that first before we start mangling the pocket clip. Okay. Now, pocket clip number 1 screw gonna drop on down hopefully, and we can get you in place. Okay, come on. And let's not get you too far wound up before we put number 2 in here. Ooh, baby. Just caught that one before it went off the end. And are we lined up? God. Yeah, we are. Okay. And it's going in. Okay. We got you. Okay. So I got to say one thing. I mean, the pocket clip, yeah, I mean, they didn't mill it in here or on this side because they wanted to make it reversible without too much trouble. But at least the screws are flat. So it does give you, you know, not too much trouble going over the pocket lip. And our number 8 body screw, number 2. Should go on here and then we should be done. Okay, now let's see if we screwed this thing down too hard. It's centered and no play. Did I overdo it? It's not guillotine-ish, that's for sure. Okay, it's kind of the way it was. And I wonder if I can back that off a little bit and give it, yeah, it feels a little bit more droppy, you know? Yeah, it does. And it didn't affect anything or blade play, so we're good there. So the Kubey Noble 236 is the KU236, by the way. KU236. Yeah, that works. Not a bad little knife, very inexpensive. Check out the links to Geo knife, Kubey knife, White Mountain knife, and you know, see what you think too. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Love them knives, yes we do. Sub to my channel. Thank you very much. Look for my monthly knife sales, that's for sure. And I usually announce them on my Trader's Corner video that I do on the 10th of each month. And join my Patreon if you want, because you get 2 days early access to my monthly knife sales. And sometimes there's 2 per month. So, oof. In any case, yes, we do. We love them knives. Stay sharp, my friends.